This is R.D. Sharma Solution Class 12 Chapter 15 Mean Value Theorems. Exercise is 15.2. Find a point on the curve y is equal to x square plus x where the tangent is parallel to the chord joining 0, 0 and 1, 2. So 0, 0 and 1, 2. 1, 2 will come here, 0, 0 will be there. So a slight idea for you that this is the chord joining the two lines. And there is a curve. I am drawing any curve. Now this curve, when you draw a line which is tangent to a point that would be parallel to the chord joining 0, 0 and 1, 2. So if you remember the previous question we did, this first point 0 and 1. So mean value theorem says that if you start from one point, go to another point, that may not be, say, the y values shouldn't be same, because in Rolle's theorem y value should be same. Here y value can vary, but x remains the same. So x is a and b, which is a is 0 and b is 1. Okay, if you understand this, how to take this a and b, then all other things are just customary. So in this 0 and 1, this is continuous also and this is differentiable also. Alright, so these in Lagrange's mean value theorem, the continuity and differentiability is the first condition. After that, you just need to go for this f dash x. This x will be c when that c will be between this 0 and 1. So fx is x square plus x. Let us differentiate it. It will be 2x plus 1. Then we have fb minus fa by b minus a. For that, we have to find out fa and fb also. A will put 0, b will put as 1. This will be 0 square plus 0. This will be 1 square plus 1. So this 0 and 2 will come. fb minus fb minus fa by b minus a. B of course is 1, a is 0. fb we have already found out, 2 minus 0 divided by this 1 only. So 2 will come. Now you have to equate this differentiated value to 2. So 2x will be equal, 2x plus 1 is equal to 2, 2x will be equal to 1, x will be equal to 1 by 2. So x is 0.5 or 1 by 2, which is in between 0 and 1. So let me solve it for you so that you understand what I've just said. X is half. Now you just have to see that this half is between 0 and 1. That is the only thing which is true in both the Rolle's and mean value theorem. That the value which is coming after differentiation put to 0 in Rolle's case, here fb minus fa by b minus a equated to that one. Always that value has to come between 0 and 1. So half square plus half, that is 1 by 4 plus half, and that is going to be, so the 2 plus 4, 8, 6 by 8, that will give you 3 by 4. So this is 3 by 4. So point, you have to find out point. You just got half now, means this 3 by 4 will be the y point. So this is the point x and y which we are interested in. So always this is the way the explanation goes, but this is the way your writing should go, because this is how you are going to write when you solve this question. So you have already known this kind of question. This is a minus b whole square. So it will be x square plus 9 minus 6x. And this is, you can regard it as a polynomial or the previous question which we did. But the idea remains the same. The chord, you have to find out the chord. 3 and 4 will be a and b point. Just differentiate this y is equal to x minus 3 whole square. And equate it with fb minus fa by b minus a. A is 3, b is 4, and this is how you're going to solve it. And next question will be of cube. So there are two questions which are following up, this one and the next one. So they have cube. So all these three questions, let us do this one. And the other question is y is equal to x cube plus 1. So if you are able to do x cube minus 3x, I hope you will be able to do this x cube plus 1 as well. So you understand this very well. We have already discussed this kind of question, but let us go once again for it. So there is no point in drawing graph, because I hope you have a better idea now. This is a, this is b, a is 1, b is 2, and this a and b are simply the endpoint of the domain. This is 1, 2. So this whenever we differentiate, put it to fb minus fa by b minus a, it has to come between this 1 and 2. So this f dash x I am finding out the differentiation. It is going to be 3x square minus 3. That is f dash x, and then we will find out fb minus fa by b minus a. For that we have to find out fa and fb. So fa is what? F1. Fb is what? F2. This f1 will be equal to 1 cube minus 3 into 1. That will give you negative 2. And when you put 2 cube minus 3 into 2, so 8 minus 6 is going to be 2. So one time you get negative 2, one time you get 2. And that 2 and negative 2 will be used in fb minus fa by b minus a. and that has to be equated to 3x square minus 3, which is the differentiation value. So b minus fa by b minus a, as I've been mentioning a couple of times up till now. 2 minus 1 minus 2 is going to be 4, and b minus a, 2 minus 1 will remain as 1. This is 4, this is 1. This is 4 by, and it has to be equated to 3x square minus 3. So the equation will be formulated from here. Let us see. So we have 3x square minus 3. 3 goes here. It will be 7. So 3x square is equal to 7. So this x will be equal to plus minus 7 by 3. Now there are certain things which I have to explain you here, that this is 1 and 2. If the question would have given specifically the name of Lagrange's mean value theorem, then we cannot take negative, because we have to have value between 1 and 2, and under root 7 by 3 is coming between that only. So we have no problem with it. But when we have the points on the curve, that is, it's not a single point, it can be multiple points. When you would like to find out y, just put x as under root 7 by 3 here. Just make it as cube minus 3 into under root 7 by 3. But you have to put one time plus, one time negative, and you will see that when you put plus, the answer or the y will come in negative. When you put the negative, the answer will or the y will come in positive. And this is how you're going to do 7 by 3. The under root can be taken as half, 3 by 2 it will be. So this kind of exponent and order, and these all you have learned in your 7th standard. So I'll not go with that or explain that. I'll just write the answer. And that answer has come from a concept, and that concept was Lagrange's mean value theorem. In the question, it is nowhere given that you have to follow Lagrange MVT. Do you find any glimpse of that or any hint of that? No. But the way of doing this, see, if you make two parallel lines, there can be multiple points where you find a tangent which is parallel to the chord joining 1, negative 2 and 2 and 2. So I told you that in plus minus, if it is specifically given MVT, then you have to take positive. But here, because we have different points to be find out, so one time you will take positive, one time you will take negative. Plus and minus you can take as it is given. So once you put this plus, as I said, it will come as negative. So I'll just write what negative will come. When you put negative, it will come as positive. So negative, positive, I am writing in the opposite order. So it will be 2 by 3 under root 7 by 3. Okay. So let us clear this now. So let me give you the reference solution so that you can go about it if you want to do it by yourself. Now, as I was telling you that we just did x cube minus x, and this is quite easier say formation of that question. So I'm just going to give you the solution reference. So these are just exponents and orders and everything which we have already covered in our previous discussions of in the earlier standards or classes. Next one is, let C be a curve defined parametrically as x equals a cos cube theta, y is equal to a sin cube theta, and this theta is between 0 and pi by 2. So this theta is between 0 and pi by 2. So this 0 and pi by 2 is basically the domain here. Determine a point P on C where the tangent to C is parallel to the chord joining the points A0 and 0A. So what we'll do, we are not given any function, we are giving the parametric form, which is x equals to this and y equals this. So x is equal to a cos cube theta, y is equal to a sin cube theta. And if you remember, this dy by dx was the slope, is m, is tan theta, is a positive anti-clockwise angle from the x-axis. All these are same thing which I just told. So we have to find out dy by dx. How are you going to find out dx by d theta first? It will be a, this will be 3 cos squared theta, cos theta will be minus sin theta. This is the differentiation of the first one. Dy by d theta is going to give you a 3 sin squared theta, and then sin theta will be cos theta. Dy by dx will be, just divide these two, dy by dx, dy by d theta and dx by d theta. So this 2, this minus a 3 cos squared theta, sin theta will come here. So this 3a will be, you can just eliminate this, only sin theta by cos theta. And that is going to come as the negative tan theta. This is the tangent slope. See, there is a curve given by x and y. We have found out the dy by dx for this curve, for this particular curve. Now we'll find out the tangent of the chord, that is a0, 0a. We'll use this a0 and 0a, and then we'll find out the tangent here, or the slope will be equated. So this is a line. Any line can be computing the tan theta via y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. This is a minus 0, 0 minus a, that is going to be negative 1. This negative 1, this is slope, this is tan theta, this is m, and this is the slope of the chord, and we have found out the dy by dx or m or tan theta on the curve. So negative tan theta is going to be equal to -1, tan theta is equal to 1, so theta is going to be pi by 4, that is going to be 45 degree. Now we have to find out the point now. This is just theta, so you have x and y. You just put theta is pi by 4 here, a cos cube pi by 4, here y is equal to a sin cube pi by 4, and pi by 4 sin or cos pi by 4 both, that is sin 45 degree and cos 45 degree, both gives the value as 1 by root 2. This is going to be a 1 by root 2 whole cube. This is a 1 by root 2 whole cube, and 1 by root 2 whole cube. Root 2 whole cube is what? Root 2 into root 2 into root 2. That is going to give you 2 root 2. I'll show you also. And that x and y is going to give you the point which is being asked in this question. Determine a point P on C where the tangent is to C is parallel to the chord joining A0 and 0A. So a by 2 root 2, a by 2 root 2, the point which we have arrived at is a by 2 root 2 and a by 2 root 2. Alright, so I hope you got the idea. We just found out the slope of both the parties and equated it. So how you are going to do it? The reference solution is in front of you. This is how you are going to go about it, writing, and you have to perform this thing in your examination if it comes. Using Lagrange's mean value theorem, prove that b minus a sec square a, tan b minus tan a, and b minus a sec square b in the decreasing order, and where a and b is between 0 and pi by 2. It is between 0 and pi by 2. We will use the mean value theorem, but there are certain things which comes with practice. How to go about it? How are you going to start? So in order to start, you have to do what? You have to see the solution first. We know that the tan x differentiation is sec square x. We have a tan x here also and sec square x also. Means tan a tan b and sec square a sec square b. So I'm just taking fx as tan x. X is belonging to this 0 and pi by 2. X is what? It is between 0 and pi by 2. A and B are both between that. So continuity and differentiability has been ascertained. First of all, it is 0 and pi by 2 because we have taken the function as tan x by ourselves. You'll see why we have taken tan x. You know the reason in just a while, because once you finish this question, you will be able to understand. See, f dash x or f dash c has to be equated to fb minus fa by b minus a. So f dash x, tan x differentiation is sec square x. So this is this is a. If you put it, it will be tan a. Fa is tan a, and fb will be tan b because fx was tan x. Fb minus fa by b minus a. So sec square x has to be equated to tan b minus tan a divided by b minus a. Okay, next one, the important thing is this c has to be between a and b. That is, in the Rolle's and mean value, both the cases, c has to be between a and b. And what is this sec can be applied to everything, like sec square a less than sec square c less than sec square b. Now the next one is, see, x is, once we try to find out, if we find out x which is between the domain values, then we start calling it as c. So now this sec square c was what? Tan b minus tan a by b minus a. So I hope you are getting the point now. The solution is shaping up. Multiply b minus a everywhere. So b minus a into sec square a, tan b minus tan a. Here you have b minus a into sec square b. So these two, are they matching? Yes. That is what you were to prove. So the only catch here is to take the function as tan x. If you do these kind of questions, I mean, the practice will make you understand why we have taken as y as tan x or fx as tan. And since we know that tan x differentiation is sec square and this 0 pi by 2 has a and b, that is how we went about it and found out the solution. So let me show you the solution so that you can have a reference later on. So this is all about this exercise. Thank you so much and take care of yourself.